Cowboys Nation, was good with y'all? What's good? What's good? Hope you guys are doing very well tonight. Welcome, welcome. As y'all know, today was the first day of padded practice. Also out here in Oxnard. Just very excited, y'all. I can't really explain just how excited I am to be out here and also be able to connect with my family, connect with the nation. Also, at the same time, connect with you guys. Like I said, your time is very valuable, and for you guys to be here spending with me is amazing. So come on in. Happy Monday. Hopefully by now you guys are off work. Hopefully you got your feet up with a drink in your hand, just ready to chill, and hopefully craving some Cowboys content. As you know, channel on my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well, very well. Before we jump in here, look, like I said, I just want to say that this has always just been something I really wanted to do. I love my Cowboys. Oh, sorry, y'all, my phone was going off. Like I said, I love my Cowboys. The first time I ever actually to be able to come out here and see these guys in Oxnard, just a very good experience. You know what I'm saying? Be able to see my boys, and also be able to see other content creators. Shout out to Law Nation. Shout out to West Coast. Saw them coming through. Man, just seeing them just had me hyped, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So, they're really the reason I got out here. Hey, what's up, Bruce? What's up? He says I'm definitely craving some Cowboys. It's getting close, homie. When you say close, man, like smell of football is definitely in the air right about now, bro. Like it is nice. Like man, it was definitely a different buzz in the air. Like coming out here, like I know my first time out here, so I haven't got to experience what previous times and previous years were like, but just seeing, and just like I said, just seeing the nation out there showing up, you know what I'm saying, for the boys out there, and just seeing how the crowd was into it, like just seeing they were hyping everybody up, not just not just stars, you know what I'm saying, and you saw our rookies out there getting love too, everybody was cheering them on, we saw them out there doing punt return, I'm sorry, punt return drills out there, even just doing the small stuff out there, people out there cheering them on. It's just the energy in the air is crazy, y'all. It's nice to be out here a part of it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Hey, Peasy, what's up? Hey, join in, homie. What's good, man? It's good to see y'all. Rebel, of course. Man, 100. Good to see y'all in here tonight. Hey, man, glad you guys checking in. It's lit out here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's all love out here, y'all. It's just to be, like I said, just to be in this space right now, especially like we know everyone's hyped for the first week of practice. I mean, I'm sorry, for the first week of padded practice, that is. But just the energy in the air is amazing, y'all, and I love it. Like I said, I finally be able to just a quick backstory. Like Law Nation was the first content creator I actually subscribed to. So to be able to, I don't want to say come in full circle, but just be able to see him out there, see how see he's doing well. It was just great. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Kind of made my day. You know what I'm saying? Just for him to show love like that, it was was real. And I hope we get to link with those guys later on this week. But I'm out here, landlords will be coming out. Like fly by West Coast right quick. Just these guys are just I'm sure you guys already know that these guys are just very important in our community. Just the things they doing. Shout out the other creators are as well. Jay Tuck, Boss Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy out here just doing their thing, just elevating this game that we love so much. Just something so much more than football. You know what I'm saying? They just making this to something where we can just communicate on so many different levels. You know what I'm saying? And just making it about not just about football, not just just it's not just a game anymore. It's never really just been a game. You know what I mean? There's so much just behind it that some people just take for granted that and that's what I'm trying to learn too. Like kind of just like I was mentioning like I was mentioning this morning with the film, like just me kind of expanding my knowledge. That's really what this whole channel was supposed to be about for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to get more in depth, and just trying to learn my way more around the game, and just and at the same time, if I get to meet more people, and like I said, just kind of expand my boundaries a little bit, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Law Nation is a celeb. PC said, "Hey, you ain't lying, bro. There's some people out there who knew him today too, not just me. You know what I'm saying? I heard people shouting his name out there, man. Yeah, this is all love for Law Nation out there, y'all. Like I said, we ain't gonna, we ain't gonna say be too long introductions. We're gonna jump right into it. What I wanted to do tonight, you guys just come slide in here real quick. Cause honestly, I ain't gonna lie, this time change. As you know, I'm usually on the East Coast. So being out here on the West Coast is definitely throwing me for a loop. I'm really just getting around to eating, y'all. And this out here, this is about to be 7, but I'm used to it being about 9, 9 right now. Not 7, y'all, 6. But now it's about to be what 9:45 out there, so I'm used to getting ready for bed. So I'm just forgive me for the time. I didn't have a set time to be going live tonight. I'm just really just trying to adjust. You know what I'm saying, and I get this in when I can. So if y'all get a chance to sleep through, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is just really a great time for the nation. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I know everybody say it, but for real, y'all, this is a great time to be a Cowboys fan because ain't nothing like being around the boys for real and being around the nation. Real talk. Look who stepped in the building, y'all. Look who done stepped in. The one and only. What's good, Double R? What's good, homie? Good to see you, fam. Glad you tapped in tonight. You just in time, man. We just getting started. Like I was just showing love to everybody coming through, showing love to the creators out here. Just let everybody know that just the energy out here is dope. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we all know football's here finally. You know what I'm saying? We see everybody back to camp. All teams, excuse me, back to camp. And everyone's getting that buzz back in the air, but just something different about being a Cowboys fan this year. You said I took you a wrench, Double R. Did I? I was doing some kind of offline work. I was rewatching one of my lives. I was actually rewatching the live I did with Star, just trying to go through the chat to kind of redo some of the mods I had. But I was trying to do everyone. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go back and redo that. I'm sorry, Double R. I didn't mean to do that. Anybody else's wrench I took too? If I accidentally took yours away, I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I'm gonna have to go back on that and fix it. That's my bad, Double R. I'm gonna go back and fix it as soon as I get off here. I got you. You ain't do nothing wrong. In fact, let me see real quick. Okay. I brought this back up. All right, y'all. All right, Peasy said, Mickey, what's your favorite, offense or defense? I don't necessarily have a favorite, but I would say I kind of pay a little bit more attention to the offense just because we have a little bit more weapons this year, and I just want to kind of see how their chemistry goes. And like I said, just with Pollard coming off that injury, we also have actually, I'm sorry, I didn't mention it earlier. I was kind of talking to my dad earlier. And we just had, just a crazy conversation about how our boys going. And my dad's a Cowboys fan too, so I feel like if I say that I already mentioned something, because I was just talking to him right before I jumped on live, honestly. But yeah, I think Turkman, we saw him kind of show up today in camp. And I just think that these weapons we kind of, acquired, we saw we got Cooks coming up. We just these weapons we have, it's just making this team, or I should say this offense, just feel so much different this year. And I'm just ready to see the difference. Rev says, I heard from Big Game saying Tyron was looking kind of old out there. I don't know. There were some plays. I think he might have been referencing the play where it did kind of look like Parsons just kind of took Tyron out with like that arm move that he does. I just think that was that happens. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to win every rep. You know what I mean? Because there was also shots of Tyron handling Mozzie. You know what I'm saying? So. But that Mozzie also had other hands on him. But it's kind of in the same turn. So a player's not going to win every rep out there. So worn. Now I'm not even say worn out. You just have to see. It's practice. We can't. Me, I don't like to make judgments off of practice. I like to see real time. So I'm going to wait. To talk about Tyron. But I'm saying I thought he looked all right out there today. Double R said, did you get to see Mozzie? I did see Mozzie. I didn't get to see him quite up close. They kind of kept, to the other side of the field, honestly. But from what I did get to see from the defense, I saw mostly safeties and DBs from the side that I was sitting on. They kind of kept. I did see a little bit of the defensive ends, but I really didn't see too many of the defensive tackles. They kind of kept on the other side of the field and just kind of far from where I was sitting at in the bleachers. Yeah, defense is great, but our offense is good enough. Yeah, and honestly, Rev, just the way they're coming along, I think our offense could be great. Just all these weapons. As for me right now, it's just right now we have like the potential of weapons. I'll say that we have weapons because of what we see so far. But of course, it's camp. It's not it's not real yet, quote unquote. It's not game time yet. But from what I've seen, right, these weapons that we could possibly have out here, you know what I'm saying? Not I haven't seen Pollard close, but just seeing what we have in Cooks, and potentially Turpin, we have, Gallup coming along, Tober coming up. So just seeing, and even really, Jalen Brooks and some of these, I know he's a lower draft pick. I know he may not get much playing time, but he had another touchdown catch out there today, guys. So he's doing a thing. He's doing a thing out there too. They were saying some things about Crawford. He was coming along out there today too. So this wide receiver room, they're stepping up little by little. Rest has heard Monty got a couple sacks today. Yeah, I didn't personally see him, but I heard the same thing. I was going through some of the news on Twitter. They said he was doing his thing out there today. Yeah, yep, that's it. That was just what I was saying. Yep, Rev, Jalen Brooks. Yeah, I saw him catch. I did. I wasn't on the other side of the field, but I did see where he did run that touchdown back and did like a little bow where he kind of did that. I was like, okay. I was like, and I know his number is 83 because I know that's what Terrence Williams used to be. So I was like, man, that's Jalen right there. So I'm like, man, just to see that dude coming along, and I really didn't. Honestly, I didn't think we would see any Jalen Brooks this year, honestly. So to see him, he's not taking that 7th round pick lightly at all. He's doing this thing out there. Tavis, what's good? What's good? How you doing, hon? Good to see you. Double R says, how does Vaughn look in real life? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Vaughn. I mean, we all know Vaughn is a small guy, but he's doing this thing out there. He's handling himself really well out there. I don't care what anybody says about the size. And I did see quite a bit of him today. I was able to get some film I have of him. Not too much. I did get some clips where he was doing some running, and I didn't get a chance to see him do much ball work because, as I said, they were other side of the field. But just what I was seeing, they were doing with punt return drills. Saw him catch a few of those. They were doing some kind of drills out there where they were catching 3 balls at a time, just doing different things. Some things for the crowd, some things for drills purposes and things like that. But I did see quite a few of him. I actually was able to catch Vaughn at the end where kind of towards the end where he was signing autographs for the kids and stuff. And there were a lot of people over there, y'all. A lot of people are like in Vaughn, and I ain't gonna lie, that's real. Like, I would just say from the people that I was talking to, in the bleachers, just being around, just really being around there. A lot of people are liking Vaughn. Like literally, the guy that was sitting next to me in the bleachers said that's the reason that he came out to the camp, pretty much to see how Vaughn was going to do. I think a lot of people are high on this guy. Taylor said Vaughn is like a little transformer. Hey, y'all need to cut it. Y'all need to cut it out. Get this man talk about something other than his side. I don't want that to be the only thing we talk about. I mean, I understand, but I don't want that to be the only thing we talk about with Deuce. You know what I'm saying? Because he really doing. I think he going. I mean, I'm sure we all think the same thing. We all know he's going. Turn up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because his shiftiness out there is definitely different. And him, in my opinion, is him. Right now, just getting some continuity and chemistry with the first team. I think that's going to go a long way. Let me see. Rev says Malik. Oh, Malik Hooker. I was like, what is that? Malik Hooker with the pick. Yeah, that was nice. And yeah, honestly, I think that was just. Saying. Oh, I'm sorry, since I ain't see you. Patrice, what's good? What's good with you, sis? I'm glad you came through. Yeah, I did enjoy today. I'm not gonna lie, and that's kind of why. Well, I'm not too late as far as West Coast time. I know East Coast is almost about 10 o'clock, but this time is really throwing me off. But yeah, I had a great day today, and I hope it continues this whole week because this is a whole different experience for me, y'all, and I'm loving it. Yeah, Taylor, exactly. Yeah, that was a bad ball by Dak. That was kind of a lob. You know what I'm saying? But it's hey, he caught it though. Come on now, Double R. I said I would get you, man. I was messing with the mods offline, and I must have accidentally took yours off. I was trying to change someone else's, and I apologize for that. My bad. I'm gonna get you with a wrench, homie. Soon as I get off here, all right? I got you. Yes, you do, Patrice. I got you, sis. Yeah, Tavis. Yeah, yeah. If he was in your Super Five, you was definitely right about him because he is definitely hitting right now. He is hitting in a whole kind of other way for real. Because I mean, I'm not saying people counting him out, but just, of course, him being a draft pick, him being a rookie coming in fresh, what I'm saying, in the NFL. Of course, his size, we were talking about earlier, but so we're never very sure about these guys when they come in, but just seeing, like I said, his shiftness already, the way he kind of moves through the crowd a little bit, able to kind of walk through the tackles a little bit. He's looking all right out there. Yeah, Dak definitely should have threw that one away. They're trying to make that because honestly, Cooks was already covered. I think he was already being covered by Gilmore on there. But even just for him to kind of lob that up, I think he was just trying to how we always do. Oh yeah, yeah, I know you messing with me, Double R. I got you. Actually, the heat wasn't too bad. I mean, honestly, just really was kind of bad, like standing out there. You know what I'm saying? Waiting to get in. But honestly, after we got in, it wasn't too bad. It was kind of a breeze out there. I think today actually supposed to be like the highest day of the week. The rest of the week is supposed to be like highs like 74, 75. So it really shouldn't be that bad. Brad says Nashawn was getting cooked out there. And yeah, he could have been. I didn't see too much on Nashawn. Like I didn't see too much when they were doing the drills. But I don't know. He definitely has to step it up. Cause I know a couple of days last week he was getting kind of burnt too. But those were days with pads. So maybe they might consider it different. Weigh these days differently since they do have pads on. Yeah, Patrice, he's definitely shifty. He's going to be a problem for these defenses. Like seriously, like him, I think it's just going to be crazy to see him, Cooks, and Turp on the field at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Deuce, Cooks, and Turp. If they do it on the field at the same time, if they somehow find a package, or even just Pollard and Deuce, or just different combinations of these guys on the field would just be something different. Yeah, you ain't lying. Because I wish it was 74 over where I'm usually at too on the East Coast. And I think now this week is gonna be in the 80s, but I mean even that can be tough. Working outside. All right, so guys, let me like I said, I just have a few clips. I just want to give you I know you guys get most of the clips from Twitter, and I don't want to. Of course, I can't give you that kind of, and I can't really give you that from where I be sitting in the bleachers. But I just want to come through with some of the clips that I got. Just of course you're going to drills and things like that, but hopefully you guys will be able to just enjoy just kind of just a little bit of what I was able to kind of bring to you guys and just some of the perspective. Let me know if you guys can see. It won't be what I'll do. I'll just take the sound off here honestly because there was a lot of people around and you get like conversations and stuff. So I just had these on mute. But let me know if you can see it. Let me know if you can see these guys. Yeah, Tavis, yeah, you're right. Sam strained his shoulder. Yeah. And actually, I think on one of these clips, I don't know if it's the play that he strained his shoulder on, but you can kind of it won't be necessarily focused on him, but you can see him kind of holding his shoulder, kind of like in the background. So that might have been when he actually strained it. But as you can see, this first video was when the wide receivers are doing their the bucket drill. First of all, let me know if you guys can see it. Yeah, Patrice. Yeah, I see great things from us, honestly. Just waiting for some confirmation. Let me know if you guys can see. Let me know if you guys can see before I go on. And yeah, I did hear about Rojo getting suspended. Yeah, I mean, we knew that dude wasn't gonna be around for real, y'all. I mean, honestly, we thought he was a camp body anyway. Am I right? You know what I'm saying? So, like I mean, I didn't think he was gonna make it, but now I know for sure he ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, and like I mean, I saw a landlord's post. I don't know if he'll get Taylor or nothing like that, but hey, I mean, there's plenty of free agents out there, and and clearly, I mean, I don't mean no shot at nobody, but clearly the market's not great, so I'm sure we can afford one of them, but I don't know. I'm sure we're gonna see what we have in house first. Okay, Peter said he can see it. He says it's a little blurry. I can see it, and my eyelids are a little low. Double R. All right, I appreciate that. Oh, you guys say it's kind of blurry. Okay. I did upload these from my phone. I'm hoping they'll be clear. Let me see. Okay. So yeah, like I said, these are the wide receiver drills where they're doing the bucket drill. And of course, CD was up first. Then we have Cooks up next. Of course, we have Gallup back here. And guys, this, like I said, this just the energy that's in the air. Even just sitting here. Oh snap, y'all! It's my girl. What's good, Star? How you doing? Good to see you, sis. Very good to see you. Hey, I made it. I made it out here finally. I can't wait to link up Wednesday, y'all. Yo, our show is gonna be fire, Star. Hey, this shit is gonna be fire, Star. This shit gonna be fire. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Now I'm gonna hit you up offline, but this it's gonna be fire, Star. Y'all hear that? My girl came through. What's up? But yeah, like I was saying, y'all, the energy out here is just different, y'all. That's my bad, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw, but that was me kind of going off the drills because CD came over, to kind of sign some autographs for the kids. That's what I was saying earlier. Like CD loved the kids, man. Like just for him to be able, just for him to come over and do that when he already doing drills, you know what I mean? Like he is a real fans player, you know what I mean? Like he real cool. That's what I love about him. Yeah, Star said, yeah. I'm glad I made it too, man. Yeah, cause I almost got. Like I said, I was just talking to my dad before I hopped on. Like I was almost kind of getting down when I missed that first flight. So I was happy I was able to get on that last one going out last night and be able to make it in. So this was definitely worth it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let them know, Rev, a star in the building. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then we see Cooks, ending the bucket drills. Nothing crazy. I know y'all see the drills all the time. But like I said, we had Rowdy running around and hyping everybody up. Like it was to me, y'all, just like a different atmosphere out there. Like I know every year, we have fans saying this year is going to be different. This, that, and the third. But there's definitely a buzz in the air. And oh yeah, my bad. And right here we had the DBs. And I think I mentioned on my live earlier when I was talking about we just seem to have a lot of, we have many positions where we have, I don't want to say three-headed monster for every position. Like we already have a three-headed monster for our safeties, of course, Curse, Hooker, and Dono, who's alpha right now. But I just like to look at other position groups. And, as I mentioned earlier, we have Gilmore, Diggs, and, he's kind of behind them, but we have Bland, like right here, working with Harris here. So we have, those three. And then another, I guess I would actually another one of my favorite threes would be Hankins, Mozzie, or soon to be Mozzie coming up. We haven't seen him yet. But yeah, Hankins, Mozzie, and Osa, just those three in the middle, y'all, it's going to be crazy. So, I know there's other players, it's not, I'm not saying it's just those three at those positions, but it's just, I guess I'm just kind of speaking to our depth that we have at these positions because it just, the top three spots at these positions have just really, in my opinion, just been solidified over this past off season. So just be able to come in this strong in these particular positions, makes me feel really good. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Peter said this one looks super clean. Awesome. Okay, I think it just needed time to adjust to the screen. Okay, good. Yep, Rev, yep, Diggs and Gilmore, and like I said, Bland is behind them. You'll see them as the clip goes on, but they're doing their drills too, and you see they're throwing the ball, over their head, just doing hand-eye coordination things. I believe right now it's Gilmore currently doing his drill. And Bruce said, I don't know if he can replace Zeke while he's being suspended. Yeah, you're right about that. And he definitely can't replace him not being on the team. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I just don't think after that, I just don't see him, being around after cuts go through. You know what I mean? Yes, we have that. And then let me see this next. Yeah, Double R says, "Come on, week one." Hey, for real, and actually, this is kind of giving me hype for preseason, y'all. Like I know we all hype for the season. You know what I mean? That's that's clear. You know what I'm saying? But this, I want to see preseason because I just want to see what these young bucks got. They already gonna be. They already kind of coming out. On 100. They want to. These young bucks want to play just as much as our vets want to play. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of just been like, I don't want to say a storyline, but just kind of a main theme, like just coming through, through camp so far, how they be, they're trying to kind of put together vets and these young guys together, and it's just it's kind of like just mixing everything in the pot and mixing up, see what you have with it. You know what I mean? So just seeing just the combination of these young guys and these vets just kind of coming together. I'm not gonna say there's no animosity, but just seeing how they're working so well together. They're building this chemistry, this bond, not only on the field but off the field. Like you can tell these guys are just really down for each other. They're down for their coaches. You know what I mean? They don't just talk about themselves. They bring up other players when they're talking about the progress of the team. It's just the chemistry and just the vibe of this team is just very different this year, in my opinion. Yeah, Rev says he's rooting for TP, Malik, Deuce, and Hunter to make the team. And I think I saw a few clips of Hunter out there today. I didn't see too much from him, but I did. Now that I saw earlier, someone, I believe in Henny's chat, who said that Hunter was number 43. So I did see him a little bit out there, not too much, but I did see him, doing some run. I think he might have. I'm not sure what team he might have been with. It might have been with the second team, with Cooper Rush out there. But yeah, Malik. I saw Malik out there getting some run too, but. It was, I ain't gonna say Deuce was the center of attention, but yeah, when Deuce has the ball, it's definitely on. And that's crazy, P's. Like for the Hall of Fame game to already be on Thursday, like that is wild. Like I didn't know it was like right this Thursday. I didn't think it was till next week, honestly. So yeah, season is definitely upon us, y'all. Yeah, I can't wait to get the Giants out of here either, y'all. That's facts, Bruce. I got this friend who's a Giants fan, and like always talking. And it's just like, man, like we about to stomp y'all week one. Like y'all, you realize that? You know what I'm saying? Whether you have Barkley or not, like yeah, Barkley makes it different, but we swept y'all twice last year, right? So yeah, I can't wait to get to that game either, Bruce. You're right. Yeah, number 60, Alarcon. Yep. Actually, this actually defensive end right here. So this is Parsons. This is actually going to be Lawrence right here. Yeah, this is 90. So this is going to be Lawrence, and then Fowler, and then LBE. As we've been seeing, throughout practice, him getting, some work with the DEs. You know what I'm saying? And actually good to see that too. So I like seeing him, just kind of, up in this game a little bit more too. You know what I'm saying? This, could kind of help with his tackling. I'm saying you never know how, I'm not saying he's cross-training or anything like that, but being at different positions can teach you different things, and maybe teach you how to do your position just a little bit different, to make it better. And like I said, I just love seeing these guys work together. I just love seeing Quinn out here. We know he's always done this, but we see him getting quote unquote down and dirty. You know what I'm saying? Just right in there with the players. Not giving a damn. You know what I'm saying? Just hey, I love this game and I'm gonna show it. That's one thing. That's really the thing I love most about Dan Quinn. Like he shows his love for the game, and he's not the only one who shows his love for the game on this team. I'm not saying that, but it's just the way he shows his love, and not just for the game, but for these players. He gets behind them 100%. You know what I'm saying? It's just amazing, just what he's brought to this team in the last few years. He's definitely become a staple in fast. Yeah, Bruce, I feel you. I might listen to it, but I'm not invested in the Jets and the Browns. Yeah, I feel you. Especially if they're not gonna be playing, first team players for either side. You know what I mean? But like he mentioned, just the sound of the pad, kind of give me hype a little bit. But yeah, I might have it on in the background. I'll still be here, so it'll definitely be on the TV in the hotel room. That's for sure. Excuse me, y'all. And Double R says, I hope the Cowboys give me a reason to go to Vegas. Hey, you ain't lying. And now that I took this plane out here, shoot, this is about my second time on a plane, y'all. So that's probably the reason why I was late. But but yeah, now I'm kind of getting used to this traveling thing, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? I might need a reason. I might need a reason to go to Vegas too. What you think? And then just on the other side of the field, you guys, like I said, they have them separated, but I want to just get a little bit of offensive line. I really wish they would, put the offensive line just a little bit closer, because I want to see, of course, what Lesko is doing. I want to see how he's doing. I know Steele is ahead of schedule. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I know Steele is ahead of schedule, but I still want to see how Lesko comes along, because of course, depth is always a good thing. And I just want to see how these guys are getting, the second and third guys are getting at these reps, you know what I'm saying? Just how stable their feet are, how they are going up against each other. And just, just seeing, just kind of seeing what some of the pressure they exert over the line. Salar getting in there with him. Like I said, I wish they were just a little bit closer, especially on my numbers where we see 71. I think I heard someone earlier, I forget who 71 is. That's why I want them. And Devil R says, I'll pay for the room and food, real talk, man. Boy. Hey, man, look, I just need a reason to go out there, for real. Shoot, like I tell you, the time I'm really just eating. I don't need to eat. Shoot, I just need to get out there and a drink in my hand. I'm good. Yeah, I felt that. Yeah, Bruce, I feel you. Yeah, especially them two teams, like, it's one thing, the Jets and the Browns. Like, I know Hall of Fame, I'm saying, but 32 teams in the league, and I just don't see how those two, line up. But I ain't, like I said, it's football. I ain't mad. It's gonna be on. Yeah, like I said, just a little bit of offensive line. Let me get some more of these in here. And actually, right here, they're actually right in front of us. These are the safeties, you guys. So of course we have, I believe Wanye Thomas. We got J.K. here, J-Rock. Is saying leading the squad. And that's one thing I didn't upload it, y'all, but that's one thing I saw when they first kind of started coming out of the locker room. J.K. and Hooker was one of the, of course we know one of the first about the locker room. Just kind of standing next to each other, kind of talking. Just kind of chopping it up a little bit. And they, them two. Their leadership skills on that defense definitely shows. Like, you just see how these guys just kind of, the younger guys, can just kind of gravitate towards these two. And of course, we see how they speak to each other. And just one thing I saw, like back when I believe it was Boss, Law, and West Coast, when they got the interview with Malik Hooker, asking him back when they went to SportsCon, asking him what he was most excited about. Unfortunately, it's never good to see a player go down, with Dono and Izzy going out, but hopefully they'll be back strong, towards the beginning of the season. But when they asked him what he was excited about seeing, he mentioned Bell, he mentioned Izzy, of course, coming up, before he got, his hamstring kind of tightened up. But just you could see his energy talking about the young guys coming up. He was just so quick to give kudos, so quick to just give, just quick to give a nod. Even Tober coming up, that's why I just love the mix of the vets and the young guys coming in. I believe it was, I forget who mentioned it, but I just love the mix of these guys coming in, just because they're the vets are quick to mention these young guys, and these young guys are soaking up the information because they want to learn so bad. This is their favorite game. So they're doing anything they can. We saw with Izzy staying in communication with Gilmore before they even ended up on the same team. We see Tolbert, linked at the hip, Cooks. So that the way these guys are just so quick to be sponges around these vets is an amazing thing to see. A Double R said, if something goes wrong with the Cowboys, I'll need a couch to sleep on because I'll be broke. Stop it, bro. Don't bet at all. But don't ever bet at all on the boys. Just don't do that. Leave yourself somewhere to sleep at least. Crazy. But yeah, we see them. Yeah, we see them right in front doing the drill. And I'm just loving just the strength. Like, we see this bell went up. Like I said, these guys are just ready to get down in the dirt and get it. So when you have that energy, you know what I'm saying, and really anything is possible, just in my opinion. Like, if you're willing to get down in the dirt and earn it, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing better than that. Nothing better than that. I believe that was Wanye Thomas, number 30. These guys getting it in. And that's just them kind of pointing the ball to the safeties. And just, I know you guys, these are just drills, so just kind of talking at the same time, just talking about really just news from from the rest of the day. Like I said, just Turpin showing out, like, I mean, not saying he was late, but we all kind of missed him last week. Even though they didn't have pads on. I know that was one of my questions last week. Where's Turp? Where's Turp? Where's Turp? Because I really want to see what this guy can do on offense. So just to see them like really insert this guy on offense, for him to get drills, for him to get plays, even if it's just plays going out on the flats, you know what I mean? Just seeing this guy get the ball in his hands, and even on Twitter seeing him making that dive catch, you know what I'm saying? It's just great to see this guy, just finally get in the game a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Get his hand on the ball, kind of get his confidence up, you know what I mean? And just seeing things like that, it just makes you feel different. And right here we have the linebackers putting in work. We got LBE once again. And I think his game is, if possible, I think it can improve this year as well. You know what I'm saying? Just I think sometimes putting that leadership role in some of these players' hands just does wonders for him. I think it's done wonders for him. Just feeling like he needs, like, I mean, we even kind of saw him on Hard Knocks when Parsons came in. Not saying he took Parsons under his wing, but just teaching him little things here and there. Hey, you don't have to make a play every time. Hey, you don't have to, exert your energy every time. Take it step by step. You know what I'm saying? We even just hearing those things, some rookies need to hear that, because we don't want these guys getting hurt too early, or we don't want them, doing something wrong, or pulling something. You know what I'm saying? Anything going wrong. So just like I said, in this year, we have Clark coming in. We have Devin Harper right here too. We have Wheat undrafted. You know what I mean? So just maybe him having that. I honestly, y'all, in my opinion, I love that leadership role for Vander Esch. I think he does very well at it. And I think these guys, I'm not gonna say they gravitate towards him, but I think he does very well at teaching them what they need to know. And I really do believe that, I just think that Vander Esch and Clark are going to be something different this year. I think Clark is going to be, I'm not sure if we saw him in this clip right here, but just the strength he's putting off, and the way he can point the ball out, kind of get to those tackles, it's going to be really good for us. And Double R says Swain is stuck up on whatever planet has the rings around it. Actually, I think Swain was around this morning when I went live this morning. I was surprised, you know what I'm saying? So it was good to see him. He around here somewhere. Yeah, Rev. Yeah, Marquise ringing the bell for practice. Yeah, he was showing up in practice, y'all. I think, I don't, like I said, I don't know, because they're saying Donald could be ready for around week 1. So I'm still kind of hoping. I mean, we'll probably end up seeing him in preseason, honestly, Marquise Bell. And if we do, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for him, because I think he's going to be something special to look out for. And guys, this is the clip I was talking about. And I think this might be where, honestly, I think this is where Sam might have strained his shoulder, because I don't know if I saw him holding it before, but I know that after this, guys, if you guys watch, he was kind of holding his shoulder after doing this play. Not this one right here, but he goes, and then they have him running back. And then, as you guys can see, after he does this play right here, he kind of starts holding his shoulder. And you can see Quinn kind of talking to him a little bit, like, you all right? And then you see him kind of grab his shoulder. So it might have been before that. But you can see he's kind of messing with it a little bit. So it might have been before that where he kind of strained it. So yeah, I mean, as we mentioned, hopefully it's not too bad. It could be worse. Luckily they were just doing drills. So hopefully, be able to, put some ice on it overnight, maybe some heat, right along with it. Give it a while, and like hope, like I was saying, don't go too crazy. It's just training camp. Nothing too serious. Don't ain't got to give 100%. You know what I mean? So we'll definitely get 100%, but just don't overstrain yourself. You know what I mean? So hopefully he'll get some time out and be able to deal with that. But these are the ends right here. Put in some work. Yeah, I love this drill right here, Red. Man, I was telling y'all, this is where I want. That's what I was saying on Twitter. This is where I want to be. I wish they put more defense on our side. You know what I mean? Because I love the defense. Like, we see Hank back there, Osa getting it in. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, I want to be around the defense. Double Austin, did you get to see? Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned. Yeah, the kickers actually were out on the field first today. They kind of came out. I want to say like maybe 10, 15 minutes before practice, and actually was doing, kicking drills on the field. I guess to get familiar with the field and things like that. But and then of course, like I believe it was like maybe like halfway through practice they did the mojo moment, where they play the music and run up and I don't know which kicker. I don't know if it was Aubrey or Biscano, but one of the kickers ran up and did the mojo moment. I believe it made it as well. So it's nice to see those little moments going on in practice when they do happen. But if they make it, that's cool. What I'm saying. Hopefully that translates over to when it's game day. Forget the sound, That's why I put it on mute. It was a lot of people there, so. And this is kind of when they moved to the other side of the field. We see the second team. Oh, actually, that's the third time I believe. Third team, I believe. That was Will Greer handing the ball off. And actually, this is going to be Ronald Jones running up the middle. And like I said, I know it's kind of far away. And actually, after this clip is when I kind of stopped. I'm not going to say stop recording, but like I said, when they moved to the other side of the field, it was kind of hard to see. So I was just getting, clips here and there. Like I said, yeah, that's Ronald Jones running up. But yeah, I mean, after hearing what we heard today, what I'm saying, who knows where we're gonna, well, I mean, we kind of know, but who knows where we're gonna see, after Ronald Jones, you know what I mean? And this is just one, play that they ran, like I said, on the other side. I believe it's Dennis Houston. I just kind of want to show because we see Dak just kind of throw a dart, and we actually see Houston kind of go through, the tackle and kind of, get a few extra yards. I think Simi might be the odd man out. Yeah, I think so too. And I just think it's like a crazy turn. Like it seems like all these guys in the wide receiver room are kind of just like elevating at the same time, if you will. Like I said, like we mentioned earlier, I didn't see it myself, but we as I heard someone say, Cropper was kind of turning up. We saw Jalen Brooks catch another touchdown. We know CD out there balling. We got Turpin turning up. Like we just have all these wide receivers coming up at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's definitely good to see. But that was like I said. After that, they kind of moved to the other side of the field. And I know that's more for media time. So that was a lot of the, kind of closest I got. But yeah, this is amazing, you guys. You know what I mean? Like this is just a great experience. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you guys can come out to camp, it's definitely a great experience. Like it has been everything for me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Bruce says, I heard the kickers went. I heard the kickers went 10 for 12 kick with the added. Yeah, they did. Yeah, so they were really good on kicks today. They were really good on kicks today, Bruce. And of course, they were doing punt return drills and things like that. They were. I think when I was watching, I know they're just drills and things like that. I believe when I was watching, I think Malik was out there, Deuce was out there, and I believe I don't know. I don't know. I think Total Lineman out there too doing. I think just doing the punt return drills. And it's just good to see those guys get out there. Get their hand on the ball, kind of get their confidence up. You know what I mean? Like I said, and just seeing Turpin just make those moves out there like that. Like I think this guy. Of course we know. In the offseason they put in work and things like that. I think this guy is just going to be on a different level this year. Let me see. Yeah, Rev. Yeah, John Stevens. Yeah, they said he turned up last week. Yeah, we're gonna see how we do this week. Like I said, it's definitely different when the pads come on. And also, like another thing, I want to say, like I kind of saw. I don't know what exactly was going on, but I did see off to the side. I mean, we know with Izzy, He was rehabbing on the side, but I also saw Dorrance Armstrong on the side, just doing some rehabbing. And actually later on, I did see that I believe it's through Henny's show. He showed a tweet through Todd Octor that said that Dorrance was dealing with some kind of, I believe it was a tightened hamstring. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the exact injury was, but they were saying something that he a muscle had tightened, so he's off to the side, doing some kind of rehabbing. Which kind of sucks out. I was just kind of wondering why he's off to the side a little bit, but hopefully everything's all right. Hopefully we come back strong because we definitely need all hands on deck. These cuts are going to be tough enough as it is. So just seeing, other guys, unexpectedly being off to the side, definitely didn't expect to see that. I believe I also saw Schoonmaker out there on the side rehabbing as well, but I saw him running out there, so he might be. I don't know how far along or far along in rehab he is, or how long they expect him to be out, but if he's not working, not just walking. I didn't see Izzy doing too much running out there, just a little bit here and there. But if Schoonmaker hopefully he can come along sooner than later, because we hate to see a guy like that on the sidelines so early in his career. I believe this is a clip I have.
What did he do? What did he do?
Yeah, this is as I mentioned, Izzy and Armstrong out there just working off on this side, doing the ropes. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. Hopefully he can get back soon. Cause as we all know, we saw Izzy turning up last year in the Tampa game, and it's for a young guy to come in, in a playoff game is definitely good to see. And then, like I said, we just have these guys who want to play the game so bad, just add their, I don't want to say 2 cents, you know what I mean, but just add their to the game and see what they can present for us. And other clip is Armstrong doing some work on the side. But I think these, of course, I think these guys are gonna be just fine. So hopefully we'll be able to see them come back soon. Let's see, got a couple more clips for you guys. And yes, it's kind of far, but I believe this is the clip of Deuce I was speaking about. Actually, no, this is actually a play where we see Dak doing some scrambling. Yeah, I think this is the reason I chose. We see Dak kind of doing some scrambling and just kind of, getting out the pocket, using his legs a little bit. It's very rare we see that, you know what I mean? But for me, it's always good when we, always good to me when we see it, because just seeing Dak's mobility, you know what I mean, just be able to get us out of situations sometimes, just to create that first down. Sorry for the sound, y'all. This is the clip with Deuce. He doesn't necessarily get the ball, but we just see that speediness down the sideline. Just seeing this dude move. I think that might have been Eric Scott that was Eric Scott trying to keep up with him. But this dude is quick. Like, man, come on now. Like, on the line of scrimmage, you get Deuce, Cooks, and Pollard all at the same time on the line of scrimmage, like these dudes is damn near uncatchable. Like these defenses are gonna have their heads in the blender, y'all. I'm telling y'all. And really, Eric should have to jump on him because he's ahead of him. But look, he then they got Eric turned around. Like, man, this is gonna be wild for us, y'all. I don't know if he's gonna be going. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get the second spot. I still gotta see him and Davis out there. Of course, we know it may go out to the end to sign on what position they may get, but he's definitely gonna give Malik a run for his money. Like, no pun intended, but he's really gonna give him a run for his money because Juice is just he's really giving it all out there. He got that speed. Some people may not think he has a side, but just as some people say, hey, the heart may come out. They put it all out there in the end. You know what I'm saying? Not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Yeah, exactly. Pete. There's so much speed on the offense, and now they can put it to use. And my thing is, they finally actually willing to put it to use. You know what I mean? Like it's just so frustrating when I think I heard early on Law's show where where he said they expected expected Kellen Moore to know what to do with these weapons, but my thing is like he didn't know what to do, or either that or he just refused to use them because all of these weapons. It's not like we earned a whole lot of guys on offense. We picked up Cooks, you know what I mean, like, and we drafted a lot of the other guys, and really a lot of these other guys was really on the come up, you know what I mean. So it's not like we had to make too many major moves, you know what I mean. So just finally seeing McCarthy, just utilizing these weapons we've had, in the stash, if you will, you know what I mean. Like we had Pollard for years, not used to his full potential. We have Tober coming along right now. Last year, but granted, there were just some things he wasn't getting, but he also wasn't being utilized. You know what I mean? And Turpin, you know what I'm saying? Just having that weapon on the bench is just not right. So just have just McCarthy to come out here, and just use these weapons that we have. It's just great. But like I said, that was just like this is first day of parity practice. I already can't wait for tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like the atmosphere out there is just great. Just to see the nation come out and support their boys. Like I said, it's not just about the big names out there. Like, even at the end of practice, you saw people out there getting autographs. Like I said, a lot of people were around Deuce. You know what I mean? Like crowding that guy to get autographs. Like a lot of people are high on that guy, and I just think that our team is going to be really good this year, you guys. So, do you guys have any questions before we hop up out of here? Like I mentioned before, I appreciate you guys' time. Like this has just been, I'm glad you guys are hearing me right now. Like I said, it's just been a great time right now. And I hope the rest of this week goes very well. I can't wait to see these boys out here tomorrow, the rest of the week. And as preseason, is upon us very shortly. And of course, right after that is the regular season. I can't wait to get to the nitty gritty of it. But like I said, I thank you for you guys' time. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Just these clips I have. I know it's not. I'm not media, nothing like that. I can't give you, nothing close. But like I said, just for you guys to be, here right now, is everything to me. So I hope you guys have a good rest of you guys' night. Hope you guys stay blessed. I hope you guys enjoy. I ain't gonna say enjoy work tomorrow, but enjoy your day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Make it to Wednesday. That's hump day. You know what I'm saying? Make it to Wednesday, y'all. Hope me and Star can give y'all a fire ass show Wednesday to get you guys through the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? Hope we make it through the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you guys stay blessed. Have a good meal. If you haven't eaten yet, get some rest. And I'll check in with you guys the next time. All right? Peace.